So number 7, trade number 7, 7 trades, 7 winners, and it's still not 11:30 in the morning, and my dog hasn't had her walk yet, but when the charts are on fire and everything looks right is when to take advantage of it. So let me drag the trade onto the chart and I will show you why I took it. Again, that important message, the disclaimer, my trades are for teaching only, and also the other important message, I take what the charts are prepared to give me, which is why I draw my lines on the chart. And there's the trade here. We were breaking through that monthly support there, monthly low. In fact, it looks like there were 2 monthly lows. It's close together, yeah, there were. 1st to the 12th, and I'm not sure, come on mouse, 1st to the 9th. Holy cow, that is some serious support. And then off it goes and hits the big round number that I mentioned in the target, how I gather my targets for trades, profit taking areas, and lo and behold, they take it through the 1.9 this morning and way up to the 1.2, 1.19 should I say, and 1.2, 100 pips. So and in the meanwhile this 50 pip level was used as well, as you can clearly see there. And this is a 15-minute chart, and what I wanted to show, the reason I was so keen to take this trade was this new histogram thing. You know, you've got the push, the momentum move, the pullback, and then the break of the high of that momentum move, and it's just keeping going. And it is important to qualify this. You need to be looking at this in the volatile periods of the market. It's no good looking at these ones and saying, well, that one failed, that one failed, that one failed. These are not when I would consider this to be particularly worthwhile phenomena. But this, when the market's kicked off, it is. So you need to make sure you check all your higher time frames, make sure they look good too. And here's the 30-minute that's done it just before the current bar. There, pull back, break of the high, boom, momentum's in the house. And just do yourself a favour, have one eye on that. It's new. I knew this RSI had something to give us, and I just the sort of you know, I noticed these phenomenons like this. You know, okay, that one was the exhaustion bar, if you like, there, and as such, you had to suffer a couple of hours until it finally took off again. But I don't trade the 30-minute or the 15-minute rather. I just look for the confirmations, of course, the break and close. But when you look around at this phenomena, here's a good one here, the pullback, and then the green has dropped below the low of that green there. Sorry, that's the wrong way to look at it, I do apologise. I was looking at this one. The red has pushed down, then we've had 3 or 4, 5 bars pullback, and then finally that has been broken by that low, and price just absolutely took off. And even in the sort of continuation scenario, not just a reversal, the price has done the same here. Pullback, green bar, break of the high, and price just crashed. So there is something to be said for this, in my opinion. Here, up, pullback, break of the high, bang, it's broken 2 highs there, and look how the price moved. Busy period again. You know, this is the London Open. I haven't got a vertical line for, well, this is the American Open here, but you know, combined, here's the low, failed to high, failed to break that high there, pulled back again. That's accumulation, if you like, and then finally it breaks out, and bang, price goes wild. So you could almost draw a descending trend line on these things. And this is hot off the press, guys. I told you there must be something going on here for us. That's the middle of the night, so you're going to get false ones probably there. So be careful when you're doing your back, you're viewing your back tests, as it were. Always try and you can trade the breakout as well, because I'm not sure whether these do drop down or whether they just continue. I think they just continue. Once they've broken out, what I mean to say is it won't change from green to red midway through the bar, as far as I'm aware. But you need to watch them yourself and do your own due diligence. But here, pullback, we know that's a pullback, there it is there. Then once that high, or the green one probably in this instance, because it's a bigger bar than the red by the looks of it. Don't know how that works. It can't be, can it, because it's green. So it must have been just microscopically higher than that red one there, and then it breaks out through both of them, so it doesn't matter. Bang, and that's where you want to consider entering. So more here. Green, pullback, breakout, boom, and that price does not look back. There's the trigger candle. That is the breakout. Look at the power of that. So guys, something else for you to watch. 94 pips in one 15-minute bar. So when you got that, you don't just enter willy-nilly, you drop down your time frames. I'm not going to do that because it'll be a real pain in the backside to keep finding it. Oh, let's see if I can. If I can't, I'm not going to persevere. So it should be here. So that's the bar after our breakout, and you can clearly see you could do your high, low, lower, high, lower, low thing, and the breakout, this is the correct one actually, high, low, lower, high, lower, low, high, low, high. Continue doing it till you break and close there, and that would have been the entry. So I'm not saying use it on its own, but certainly have a go, or keep one eye on it. I think it's magnificent. And this was the trade I took. Tiny little bit of drawdown, and then I targeted that H4 high from yesterday, and then it's gone on and tested that weekly low, and finally gone for the big round number, and now we're having a potential drawdown. So you can redo your ascending trend lines now, because these ones have effectively been negated. This is the line now that is sensibly drawn on the chart, and for my method. And what do we say about support broken? It will get tested as resistance, and resistance broken will get tested as support. So potentially this M15 high, it's been tested already, but this support is massive, those 2 monthly support levels. So for some reason they have attracted price. What else can I say, guys? Well, it's a bit late in the day to be considering any more trades for me, 11:32, but I will be watching and re-evaluating throughout the day. Now the dog definitely does need a walk. And I hope this RSI stuff, study it yourself, guys, and take it to the bank. It's very powerful indeed, I think, combined with all the other stuff I do.